Hello everyone, my name is MAWNEE and welcome back to Silver Creek Falls Chapter 2, one of the October list games that I am playing. Now, last episode I just got together with one of the FBI agents that kicked me out previously, saying they want me back on the case because the case files are gone and the only other guys that knew about the case are now dead. Or gone, like my previous partner, Phil/Mark, whatever his face is. Now we're in the hotel room and I'm gonna sleep. Day 2. Here we go. Can I go in this room today? No. Well, it's probably not going to be any different than previously. And down to the first floor we go. Is that a cat? Is that a cat? Why did it walk sideways at me like that? Meow. That's how I imagine it sounds like. How do I get past the effing cat? Maybe you'd like to know where to get some relaxing tea? I'm fine, I'm more of a coffee person. I understand, I hope you enjoy your stay. I can't get around the cat! What? Why can't I get around the cat? Do I need to check something? Do I need to be in this room? Was I supposed to check this room today? I don't need to read that. What the fuck? How do I can't get around the cat! Oh, help me! How do I get around the cat? What the hell? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Help me! Fuck this bullshit! Okay, I got past the freaking cat. Do you know how I did it? I had a thought about what to do. I tried to give the key card to the freaking concierge man. It didn't work. I looked up, I found, because the game just came out, so it's really difficult to find. I found one other game, or one other video where someone completed the game. They got stuck at the same place I did, couldn't get past a freaking cat, tried the same things I did, and it just eventually worked for them. But I kept trying and it didn't work, so I closed the game, started it up again, and then like the third time I tried to get past the cat, it just let me past. It said I returned the key. So that's another bug to let the developers know about or something, but just in case you guys come across that. Trying to leave without me? No, I just didn't know where you were. We should swap phone numbers. Yeah, I'm surprised we forgot to do that yesterday. So what's the plan for today? Going to Connor Friedman's house to ask his wife some questions. Oh yeah, the supposed car crash victim. Let's go. Click. Frick fracking cat. Alright, let's go to your frick fracking car. Click, click. Ow, it's suddenly raining. This is a huge house. Wow, clearly Connor Friedman was doing well for himself. This house is enormous. Which makes it all the stranger he'd steal someone's car, right? Yeah, that is super weird. I'm guessing that's his wife standing outside. Yep, that's her. Let's go talk to her. Mrs. Friedman. Yes? Hi, I'm Special Agent Valdez, and this is Detective Fitzgerald. We spoke on the phone yesterday. Yes, we did. Please call me Leia. Of course, you've come to try to find out more about your husband. Yes, please come in from the rain. His office is upstairs, the door most to the left. If you want to learn about him, that's your best shot. Thank you, Leia. We'll talk to you after we take a look at his office. This is a huge house. Nothing relevant in this bookcase. In fact, it's dusty like it hasn't been moved for a long time. Same thing goes with this bookcase. It's collected dust for decades. Same thing goes with this bookcase. Same thing. Sweetie, wrong door. It's the one most left upstairs. I'm assuming you won't let me through this one either. Okay. Will you stop me from going in this one? Yeah, sure will. What's down here? Nothing. Okay. Not too bad compared to the wicked mess I saw in Silver Creek Falls. Yeah, this should be a cleaner job, but it's going to be tedious. We need to look through his stuff and see what we can find out about this guy. Objective, investigate Connor Friedman's office. It's locked. Oh, look at that! What is it? Small, unframed painting. Signed F. Holloway. Don't know the artist. Nor do I. It's a nice painting. Simple but nice. Here, I'll take a photo of it. Why are we taking a photo of random freaking paintings? What's this? A receipt from the Naughty Vixen Entertainment. No prizes for guessing what type of business they're in. How much is the receipt for? $1,000! Jeez, for one night? Books on finance and accounting. A lot of receipts from day loan places. These fast cash joints are utter scams. Yes, they are. Why would a guy as rich as this need to use them? Maybe he's pawning off stolen goods? What business is this guy in anyways? His IRS file says he's a venture capitalist. Could mean anything. Something's off about this guy. I'm not picking up this receipt? Guess not. Nope. Go away. Thank you. What about this one? Stock market projections. It's from quite a while ago. Aspirins, toothpaste, soap. This guy really likes buying in bulk, huh? Filled with clothes. New clothes? They look used. All menswear in the same size. Must all be Connor's. This is his own home. Why does he keep his clothes in a box? That is weird. Office equipment, all new and still in its boxes and wrappers. There's a lot of it. It makes sense that someone who works in finance would need office equipment, but this much? This could supply an office of like 6 or 7 people. I guess this guy just buys stuff in bulk. I think I already looked at that. Books on finance and accounting. Anything important? Just a hot dog wrapper. Unmarked boxes. Shall we open them up? Go for it. It's a case of 2008 Paso Robles Merlot. A few bottles are missing though. I think this is the same brand as we saw at the car crash site. Yes, I think so too. What's inside? Packing peanuts. A lot of them. Interesting. He has a bed in his office, huh? First aid kit. Wow, he has a lot of iodine, sewing kits, and gauzes. Looks like he's had to close a few gunshot wounds. Looks like Mr. Friedman had some interesting nighttime activities. Oh, look at this. It's a ring and has a small insignia in the middle. Can you describe it? Why don't you just look at it? Yeah, it's 2 snakes on a halberd. Like a medical? Uh-oh. What does that mean? It's the insignia of the Spinola family. Spinola family? Big and important mafia family. They're running operations all over the East Coast and Midwest area. So you think he was working for the Spinola family? Most likely, one doesn't come across those rings casually. Either that or he killed someone from the Spinola clan. If he did, he sure as hell wouldn't keep the ring as a memento for them to find. Yikes. I got a guy who can tell me something about this in Trenton. We can go after we're done here. Spinola ring added to inventory. Check out this gun. It's a fine piece, but have you checked the barrel? Yeah, he's used it before. Clearly not your average businessman. Computer seems pretty devoid of files. I guess this guy just used it for emails. Sometimes you get lucky and find everything you need on one computer. I guess this isn't one of those cases. He's careful with his files, and he should... And he should what? And he should what? And he should what? Kept a bed in his office. Speaking of Leia, they had been drifting apart. That's why she hadn't been bothered telling the police he was missing. Going on long business trips on short notice is pretty normal for him. Interesting, not many people keep fire extinguishers in their own rooms. What other guy did here? Look what's hanging off the security ring of the fire extinguisher. Oh, a key. Talk about hiding something in plain sight. Alright. Here we go, go, go! Guess we go talk to this lady now. Leia, do you know anything about this ring? Never seen it before, honey. Looks like a man's ring. Did it belong to my husband? We aren't sure yet. It might lead to something. Let's go back upstairs. Why would we just go back upstairs? We checked everything. What? I checked everything. One more door to the left. Are we gonna talk in here now? I checked everything! What the fuck? What else do you want? Click. Click. Do I take the key? I can't even click on it anymore. Click, 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 click. Didn't I click on everything? Click this. Click that. Click this. Click this chair. Click this corner. Click the vent. Look back at the painting. Oh, we did pick up the key. There's a letter inside. Go on, read it. Read letter. Bolt Pharmaceutical. Dear Mr. Friedman, it was a pleasure meeting you and discussing business. Please bring this card to collect your sample pack. I don't know what that says at the bottom. Franklin Bolt. Regards, Franklin Bolt. I guess we're done now. I think we have some questions for Leia. Hi Leia, we have some questions for you. Sure, ask away, sweetie. What's your husband's profession? He's a hedge fund manager. Do you know or have you met any of his clients? I'm afraid not. Connor never talked about his work and his home office was soundproof. Actually, when I came to live with him, he said the one rule in his house was that I was never to enter that room under any circumstances. If something has happened to him, the answer would be in that room. Interesting. Have you ever been to a city office? Do you know where it is? Nope, I don't think it was in Philly, though. Why not? If I ever called him because of an emergency, he'd always be at least an hour away. Interesting. You ever thought all this was a bit suspicious? Initially, I thought it was just because he hated his job. If I'm perfectly honest, I'm just guessing he's a hedge fund manager. I really don't know. What makes you think he's a hedge fund manager? Well, I overheard him once talking over the phone. He was saying, "It's a temporary slump in the market. Don't worry, your shares will rise again." It was the only time I'd ever heard him say anything work-related. So you told me the other day that it was normal for Connor to disappear for a week. Yes. Has he ever told you where he's going? Nope. Oh, that sounds like a sad marriage. Was this the status quo since the beginning of your relationship? Not at all. When we started dating, it was almost like he was a magician. He worked for a few hours a day and made a lot of money. He was always free to take me to nice places, and while he said he couldn't always travel, he was there for anything I needed. Even a year into our marriage, he was generally not that busy. Then, when the financial crisis hit, it was like a switch was turned and he became another person. He would have to go on long business trips all the time and was never home. Did he change as a person? Yes, he became very distant, didn't talk much, and was cold all the time. We haven't even slept in the same bedroom for a year. I'm sorry to hear that. Was he ever abusive? Never laid a finger on me. He was just missing all the time and uncommunicative. Did he change physically in any way? Yes, he lost a lot of weight and became a lot paler. I tried insisting he see a doctor, but he never listened. I know this is a personal question, but how are your finances? They're fine. I mean, it's not like before when we could buy any luxury we wanted whenever we wanted, but it's not like we're in debt or anything. We did have to fire our maid, though, which is why some parts of the house are so dusty. It's hard to keep such a large mansion clean. One last question. Did he ever mention anything about Bolt Pharmaceutical? No, we normally buy the local pharmacy's in-house brand. It's all the same, isn't it? Thank you, Leia. We'll do our best to find your husband. Please do. As much as we have begun drifting apart, he's still my husband, and I still love him very much. He's probably not alive. I'm sorry. There's blood all over that car. We'll do our best, Leia. Oh, sad day. Sad day. So, what do you think? I have a pretty good idea, but I still want to talk to my contact in Trenton to confirm it. He didn't want to mention the naughty vixen. Didn't want to stay in the man's name without knowing everything. Besides, I have a feeling he didn't foot that bill for himself. Yeah, seriously, that's a lot. Alright, it's nighttime in some weird place. I better make sure I save before something happens with the game again. Anyways, that's all the time I have for this episode. Thanks guys so much for watching. Next part of Silver Creek Falls Chapter 2. I think maybe I'll end up finishing it in the next episode. I'm excited. I have a feeling though there's more than 2 chapters to the story. I'm gonna be sad if there's another cliffhanger. But we'll find out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.